What's up, all you cool cats and kittens? Yo, what up, what up? It's the Squeegee Life podcast, bruh. I'm here with, Mark Tanner, as always. Seth Byers. Tim, the Outlaw Window Cleaner Huber. And my buddy Shane. Mike, Shane.
Hi.
What's going on, y'all?
Sharing away.
I tried to get fucking Cameron Kidd to come on here, but he too busy, bro. He's like, hey, bro, I can't do it. Do it some other time, bro. So we settle for Shane. So
Yeah.
I think we did pretty well.
I think we did all right.
I mean, he basically made me a gay superhero. So.
No, I think you did that on your own.
Yeah, you did that all on your own, dude.
The gay part I did on my superhero part he did,
Yeah,
so.
you did that shit on your own, dude. There he is. Grizzly Bottoms.
That's me?
Yeah.
I like how he was able to pull that up so goddamn fast.
I had it ready.
So you got a fucking, you got a snowstorm headed your way, fucking Seth Byers. You're in trouble, bro. The apocalypse is on its way.
Yeah, man, I'm just going to fucking hang out tomorrow and drink beers on my couch and play video games. It's going to be a good day.
Right. What games are you going to play? If you're not playing DC Universe, you're a bitch.
I have not played DC Universe yet.
Should.
I just got Cold War, Call of Duty, so I'll be...
How's that? Is that good?
I haven't played it yet. I literally downloaded it tonight, so I have it for tomorrow. So
Oh, okay.
It's cross-platform, too, so I can play a couple of my buddies who have Xbox, too. So it'll be fun.
Cool.
And PC.
You guys get naked and play those games?
Sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I don't wear clothes in
Baby
my
oil.
house anyways.
Oh, I can't wait for you to have children ruin all your fucking shit.
I know. When that happens...
Fuck your whole life up.
Yeah, I've done a good job at fucking it up. Let's see if I can, make it work.
Add some children. Really fuck it up. Tim looks like... What, Tim?
I officially finished my Christmas shopping today. And you know what Christmas shopping is like for all the kids and grandkids?
I'm sure that's got to
You
be
got mine for like 36
officially broke.
officially broke.
I'm broke.
Just now?
Broke.
I would just tell them their gift is my love and affection.
All right.
I wish I could. Wish I could.
Shit, that never
Yeah,
works.
don't.
Look at this dope-ass Squeegee Life t-shirt, boy.
That is slick.
Ooh,
How do I get that?
ooh.
That Unger green.
That's that Unger logo Squeegee Life shirt, boy. That shit tight. Tight!
You gotta figure out one. You gotta figure out one for me for Sorbo, man. I'd like that. with the
Sorbo?
blue. Yeah.
Fucking Henry Dreesen there just...
Sorbo.
Have everyone click like before TJ blows a gasket. What are you fucking talking about, ho? Ho-ass bitch.
I want a Mormon one.
Yeah, I want a Mormon one. I'm talking about doing all the cool ones. Sorbo's like, okay.
Oh.
I thought you'd like.
chef on there?
Now all of a sudden, since fucking Sorbo's sending Tim all this free shit, now he's fucking Captain fucking wanna be a fucking
Shit.
Sorbo guy.
That's all I've ever used.
I figure you jump all over the Edoray version.
Nah, man, I don't like Edoray's thick solid channel. I don't like that shit.
No, I'm talking
I think
about the
it's-
Edoray Squeegee Life shirt, you fucking douche.
Oh no, I love that too. But I mean, I guess I use Edoray more now because
Damn,
I'm
bro.
residential. But commercial, I always use Sorbo.
Oh yeah.
No.
I'm gonna get to the Sorbo thing. Maybe I'd ask permission first. He don't like me right now because I didn't say his scraper's the
Especially
best.
the way the design is, and you can kind of put the S in there for Squeegee Life and shit. That'd be badass.
Well, I had no
I've got-
idea that Kevin Sorbo was into washing windows.
Yeah.
Kevin Sorbo, great window. And also
That.
fantastic.
103 more. That's not right, Jason.
I haven't heard Sorbo's name in ages. Like,
Right.
that was my mid-afternoon get home from school fucking dude.
Tanner, you got that? You have this color here, Tanner. You got the black with the green.
Yeah, I got a black one, I got a pink one, and I got the blue one.
I tried to get that pink one from him, but he didn't send it to me. I wanted that motherfucker bad.
I'm sending this to Jacob. Jacob won this one.
Yeah.
And that
Oh,
color.
okay. Yeah, I got a couple of those.
The Sorbo wide body channels are fucking tight, man. I like them.
Oh, yeah.
I like the Unger Ninja handle and the Sorbo channel is fucking dope.
They're awesome, right, Shane?
Yeah, man, I'd totally use one if I was washing windows.
So, Shane, what do you do for a living? How do you support yourself?
I work for Lowe's. I'm a department supervisor.
Oh, they sell window cleaning tools there.
Yeah.
They don't have a big variety though.
No.
Not at my store.
Yeah.
The
And where do
fuck
you
was
live?
I just going to look at?
They do have rags though, and you can get soap.
Yeah.
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 We're halfway there, baby.
Halfway there, bro.
That's right. What else do you need?
Really?
I was in Home Depot and was in their window cleaning area. Have you seen Unger's triangle pole yet?
No.
Where the pole's triangle instead of like circle or oval or anything, it's like triangle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's wild.
Aluminum?
Aluminum, yeah, aluminum triangle.
Huh.
I don't know if that's a new feature they're trying to come out with or no.
Jason, you're wrong about that, dude. I guess you're right. Man. 103 more subscriptions and I'll have 1,000.
We're
You're gonna
getting
get
there.
there.
Gonna get you there.
I ain't never
How
gonna
many
get
you go
there.
up last week?
Huh?
Dude,
Dude,
if I talk to my 37 cousins, I'd get you pretty close.
You went up 11 last week?
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What's up, Marcus? You pay closer attention than I do.
Yeah, because I want you monetized.
I didn't notice that I was 897, Jason. That Tim just brought it to my attention that I went up 11. I didn't even notice that, dude.
You were 886 last week.
Oh, okay. Shit. Then I'm doing pretty good then.
Yeah, you're going to, 11 in a week's awesome, dude. And, we're in winter going into spring, so more and more window cleaners all the new guys are going to come on board. You'll get easily 100 throughout the winter.
Ooh.
So, you're going to go up.
Ooh. Well, can you make 100 fake ones like fake votes? Adam. Adam!
Profiles.
I love you, bro. Who's the gay guy in the dark? Jason Brooks asks. That is Jason.
Shut up.
Shut up. That's Father Time. If you have not a clue.
That's Jason. Jason is Baloo and all the when I'm talking to Baloo in the Bob the Cat videos.
Yeah.
That's Jason.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 70 here. Why do you always do that?
Because it's beautiful here.
I just want everyone to know that it's 70 degrees in Florida.
You go outside and you got to deal with bugs. I ain't got no bugs when I go outside, and I'm
Yeah.
very happy
That's
about
true.
it.
We got bugs.
I don't like bugs either. I'm not a fan of the bugs.
Yeah, 3 months of silence from them assholes. I hate bugs.
It's never really that bad where I live. I got the ocean breeze and knocks them down, so It's never really bad here.
I've got the ocean breeze.
Yeah, that breeze.
I'm a little upset that we're gonna have to wait another fucking 2 weeks for Tim to. Tim owes me like 20 beers, man.
Hey, I actually drank. Hey, dude, so listen.
Listen.
I finished up my routes yesterday. I've only got one more house to do.
Oh,
And
really?
it's on Friday. It's a ranch, so I don't need my truck. My truck breaks down after the last job yesterday. It broke down as soon as I drove it.
You gotta
So I
fucking.
came
Hey,
home,
man, you gotta set that horse out to pasture, man.
I'm going to. In
That
May,
poor truck.
I'm going to buy
Is that a 96 or a 97?
98.
Oh, it's a 98?
98.
Oh, okay.
Damn, dog. Yeah.
That motherfucker.
It's time for something where you don't have to worry about anything on it.
Right.
I'm telling you, I spent $2,200 last year on this thing.
How many days of work you missed?
This year, none.
None? No, you didn't miss
fixed
any with it?
No, I fixed it right before the spring season.
Oh, nice.
And then,
Shit.
yeah, the heater went out. It's nothing major. I can just splice it together. I don't need heat. I don't even use the truck in the wintertime. It just sits. I don't know, man. I hate that note. I hate that pavement.
Marcus Bay said it's about 8 or 10 inches here. 10 inches here. Don't lie. You know you're a black dude. It's at least 12. You fucking liar.
Yeah.
Fucking liar. I know you're hanging out with a bunch of white folks. You ain't gotta make us feel better by saying that's only 8 to 10 here. We know it's 12, motherfucker.
Probably practices with that wagtail in the bathroom.
Yeah. No pole. He's got it.
Man, we do. I need to go over to Philadelphia. Check that dude out.
Who, Marcus? Did you see his video, the car show? The car show video? Marcus Bay is. Marcus Bay is no, still haven't seen his face. Marcus Bay is fucking living on the edge out there. That motherfucker's doing fucking donuts and shit, and he's fucking G'd up fucking. That motherfucker's shit. I was like, whoa, it's fucking Mad Max out there where you live, eh?
Marcus puts up 4 videos a day. I try to get 1 or 2 in.
Yeah, Marcus is tough to keep up with, man. That motherfucker got more videos than a lot.
Yeah, I'll check out like part 2 of one series and like completely be lost.
Right. So, Mark, you're a good interviewer. Do you want to ask Shane some questions? Let's ask him questions like, what is the average length of a 2x4 and shit like that?
Yeah. So, how long you been working with Lowe's?
About 5 years.
5 years.
Actually, almost 6.
They have good benefits there, right?
There's no such thing as good benefits really anymore. But they're all right.
You're in management though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's
How
a
much
benefit.
has the price of wood increased over the last 6 months?
I figured
What's
you'd
that?
ask him some more poignant questions, like, how do you know
I said,
TJ?
how much has the price of
Like
wood increased over the last 6 months?
It really hasn't. It hasn't gotten too bad down here. It's gone up a little, like 30 cents or so, but
Yeah,
it could have been worse, for sure.
they're building like
It's hard to
crazy
get.
here, man.
Yeah. It was real rough there for a minute. It was just hard to get it. All our shelves were bare. We couldn't even.
Mm. I'm a Home Depot guy, not to be mean, but Lowe's is on the other side of town, so I go to Home Depot more often than Lowe's. But
Shit, down here we got them across the street everywhere. They just put one right across the street. Home Depot and Lowe's all the time. I go to either one, whatever's more convenient. I don't.
That's how it is. I'm in Mississippi, and usually where there's a Home Depot, there's a Lowe's, like either right across or down the street from it.
So what are your hobbies? What do you do other than work at Lowe's?
I'm like TJ. I'm a gamer. I'm a martial artist.
Yeah.
3rd degree crunchy belt.
What's a crunchy belt? What the fuck is a crunchy belt?
Listen, man, if you don't know, don't be
Right, man.
don't be asking no questions, bro.
Google
Google that shit. This is the guy. This is the guy that when I got back from the Kansas City, Missouri fucking outlaw window cleaner road trip that Tim didn't go to. Yes! This is the guy that went the following weekend to his wedding.
Oh, okay.
I was the best man in his wedding.
You hardly knew and you went to his wedding.
Yep.
Yo,
never met him in person.
Never met him in person.
I've known him for over 10 years.
Forever.
Yeah, like 10 or 11 years. That's how we met, was DC Universe Online.
Talking shit, basically.
Shane knew me when I was a drunken retard.
Yo, when this dude first started playing, he would get so drunk and start calling everybody names. You didn't even have to have a reason to get called names. You could just say, "Hey, Worm, fuck you fucking cocksucker."
Sounds about right.
They still call me Worm. That's like, because my character's name on DC Universe is Wormwood, and everybody calls me Worm. Like, we got a buddy, I don't even know his real name. I just call him Clumsy, but his, he'll call me. He'll be like, Worm! Worm!
He's Mexican, so we can assume his name is Juan.
Yeah. Ask him question, what's a crunchy belt? Don't ask if you don't know. Yeah, you don't know, man. You cannot ask questions about the crunchy belt. You got to look that shit up.
I couldn't find anything.
That's because that shit's top secret.
I was going to be the hero and tell everybody what the fuck it was, and I couldn't find the shit.
Yeah, that's top secret, bro.
That's good. That means our secret.
It's just like it's just like the Freemasons. You got to ask one to be one. You know what I'm saying?
I think the crunchy belt is a white belt that's got shit on it and it dries.
You might be right. I can neither confirm nor deny that. Well, seriously though, me and Shane and Flapjack City over here in the comments, which I tried to get him to come on, but he's whack. I'm doing another podcast with these gentlemen. We've already recorded several episodes. They just haven't been released yet. I'm waiting for Shane to do his magic for the intro, but it's called the Hard Body Karate Hour. It's going to be pretty fucking dope. All things stupid is what we're going to do.
Did you want me to do a video GIF or
no? You could just send me. You could send me all your shit, and then I'll do the video part of it.
Oh, so you just want me to send you a bunch of
do your stuff. Yeah, do your thing. Like with the G.I. Joe shit. Jason Lehman keeps asking when you're gonna do another one with all of the window cleaners, because that shit was fucking hilarious.
I need to. I'm overdue for sure. That's for sure. Hey, you guys don't even know. You guys don't even know, because when I was doing those, my wife would be sitting right next to me, and I'm laughing my ass off, because just looking at them just would make me laugh.
Dude, Grizzly Bottoms is the funniest fucking shit ever, dude.
When I woke up that morning and I saw like 10 tags and this thing, I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? And I clicked on it, and I wanted to be mad for a second.
I think there was one called Gung Homo.
Yeah.
You do that on a laptop or you do it on your phone?
I did it all on my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a detailed program. That's a good.
I have several different apps that I use. I'll bounce back and forth with them.
Yeah.
Mark is being disingenuous. Mark, you can't put a photo on the internet without Mark putting a dick on it somewhere. There's a dick somewhere. There's a dick in the background, a dick in your mouth, a dick in your hand.
That started because a buddy of mine who's a firefighter sent me a picture of him holding up this big tarpon fish like this, and I was like, oh, that's it. You're fucking bragging, because I've never caught a tarpon yet.
Uh-huh.
So I changed it into a dick and sent it back, and he's a firefighter, so it went through the whole fucking fire department. Everybody's laughing. Then it shows up on Facebook. I post it. I get suspended. I'm like, this is just funny.
That's just like the.
And what's funny is when I did yours, which is that one.
Hold it a little further back.
Yeah, pull it back. It's just for whatever reason it doesn't want to pick up.
Yeah, I think your screen's too bright. I think if you dull it a little.
Yeah, if you dull your face, if you dull down your cell phone screen, it'll probably read better.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, this guy got kicked off of Facebook for fucking putting dicks on a ladder rack. See, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Gung homo.
I sent that to TJ before I even posted it.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey,
so
man."
he can see him, and he's like, you know, the funny thing is that guy posts dicks on everything.
Yo, he asked me first. He's like, "Hey, man, do you think this would be cool?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I want to do like a whole bunch of these for like all them dudes in your crew." And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You don't think nobody will be mad?" I'm like, "Mark, shorty, he can't do nothing anyways. You just hold your arm out, and that motherfucker can't hit you."
No, dude, I find all that stuff good humor, whether someone's doing it to me or I'm doing it to someone else.
Right, man. You gotta, like, if you can give it, you gotta be able to take it.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. You know how many pictures I put naked Mark Darnell peeking around the corner?
Oh, my God.
That or another gentleman who makes polls gets put on a lot of things.
This dude, Mark Darnell.
Where the hell is Mark Darnell?
Mark Darnell sends me this video, right? This is how it starts. Mark Darnell sends me this video. It's real serious. It's fucking waist up. I don't see nothing. He's just standing there with his fucking no shirt on and shit talking. He's like, "Oh, we're thinking about having everybody over for dinner tonight. We're thinking about having chicken and peas." And this dude, his girlfriend, his wife, pans down, and he's got his dick stretched out with his balls on a plate and then pours a can of peas on it. He's like, "I don't think the chicken's done, but we're going to try it anyways." Dude, it was next. That dude is next level. I miss Mark Darnell.
He rides around on like fucking Vespas.
When he went on the screen for his kids and he was butt ass naked, I lost it. It was hilarious.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I was working on a Friday and Mark Darnell sends me a message, and I don't usually hear from him. And he says, "Dude, I just bought a Raptor." And I'm thinking a Ford Raptor truck. I mean, I'm like, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. And he goes, I go, "Cool, is it brand new?" And he's like, "No, it's used, but it doesn't have a lot of time on it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then he sends me a picture of a four-wheeler, which Yamaha makes a Raptor. It's like a 600cc four-wheeler race bike, right? Dude, I'm not lying to you. 10 seconds later, because he does a lot of naked shit. Dude, you ought to ride that thing naked. Within 3 minutes, I had a video because he had already done it.
Yeah.
And someone's videoing him ride this fucking bike across the woods completely naked. It's fucking hilarious.
Fucking great.
Dude, when he came on the podcast and had done what I'm assuming was like 6 dabs, he's really like filming this portion of like.
That's my favorite part of every time he comes on the show. It's just his nose and his forehead up. It's just like boom to here, and it's real close. He's like super close. It's fucking great, dude.
His were like fucking huge.
Yeah, the dude's hilarious, man.
I don't know. That dude makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, I dig the dude. He's a good time.
Is he not on anymore? I never see anything from him.
I don't know. He might be deleted for life. That dude is just too much, man.
He posts pictures of like him in the bathtub.
Yeah, like butt ass naked, straight on Facebook, dude. He don't give a fuck.
He put that 4-wheeler video on Facebook. I remember seeing that. I was questioning whether or not he was for real until I saw that.
Dude, no, like, that Mark Darnell is legitimate. That nigga legitimate.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, that one video, I just could not stop laughing. He runs out on the porch like calling the kids in, and he's completely naked except for holding a bowling pin in front of his wiener. And I'm like, who would even think of that?
No, the best one is where he's in butt ass naked, running in place in the hallway, and his fucking shit's all bouncing up. Dude.
He had that one too, like where he had a doll and she like smoked cigarettes and stuff like that.
Dude.
Saying all this fucking crazy shit, like
total insanity.
He had like a year run where he was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Really, you think if we paid him, he would like? If we all went to the huge convention, if we give him $100, you think he'd streak through the fucking thing?
It wouldn't take $100.
I still believe that he showed up at that huge convention, cleaned those train windows, and fucking.
That dude.
I still believe he did that.
That dude.
I feel like if you just filmed it for him, he'd probably do it.
Yeah, that dude's not gonna.
If we could get him doing the hotel windows naked, cleaning them, that would be fucking. That'd be epic.
You wouldn't have to ask that dude for no money. He wouldn't. He would not ask for. No, he would do it just to do it.
Dude, I think I'd probably lose my shit laughing at him.
Yeah, he's definitely a strange bird. That was uncalled for stuff.
I mean, drinking Bud Lattes, it happens to you.
Bud Lattes.
Oh, so anyway, I drank 6 of the tall boys last night after 3 weeks of not drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Passed the fuck out at night. I was done.
Would you wake up with a sore butthole?
No.
Nah, you didn't have that good a time.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you didn't really have a good time, Tim.
Yeah,
that's not.
You don't have a sore butthole and a jaw that hurts. You're in some trouble, Ron.
Right.
Just normal life.
All right. Well, I guess that's the podcast for tonight, guys.
Yeah,
this fucking shit's
Tim's
dull as fuck.
Do some pegging.
Well, I'm trying to fucking arrange my graphics on the screen so they don't cover up fucking Seth's giant fucking forehead. But
it's not that big. I'm just like too close to the camera. Yeah, I'll do this. It's much better.
Now we can't hear you. What'd you say?
It's much better.
I'm just kidding. We heard you the first time. I'll shrink it down. Put it down at the bottom.
My head, if you can.
Huh? Shrink your head if I can?
Yeah. Dude,
I can't do that, bro.
Irish Scotch head doesn't get any smaller than this, dude. I've had this head since I was like 10 years old. I had to grow into this.
It's Scotch Irish, not Irish Scotch. You fuck.
What's the difference?
A big difference. It sounds retarded the way you said it.
I got into it with a state senator today on Facebook.
What'd you do?
What?
Yeah, 5 years ago, his wife was working for Grow-Licking County or some shit like that, and we have a school around here that's been begging for a new school, looking for money to build a new school. They need a school really bad, and his wife ended up giving this company a tax abatement without getting the school's permission and shit. It was a big, huge deal here in the county, and within 2 days it disappeared, and the school just kind of took the tax abatement and said, fuck it. Now they're still begging for money for a school. Kids are losing days because, the school's in such bad shape. Well, today he posts, he's breaking his arm, patting himself on the back, how they got all this money for funding downtown Newark. And $489,000 is allocated to his wife's to build her new office. I'm like, are you fucking, we got homeless like we've never seen down in this motherfucker. And you're building your wife an office for $500,000 in a brand new building. And it's just baffling. All the money is allocated towards redoing state buildings and shit like that. It's like $2.some billion the state just approved for this. I mean, we're in the middle of this pandemic. People haven't even started getting evicted yet because of this.
When they open that shit up, it's gonna be bad, dude.
Yeah.
This is going to be devastating. He's sitting there breaking his arm, patting himself on the back that he's building his wife a new office for $489,000. With state money. That's what's fucked up. That's with state money.
Wow. That's a Democrat, right?
No. This is we have a bunch of rhinos running this state up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just baffling to me.
How is it where you are, Shane? Is it a lockdown or are you guys wide open?
We're wide open down here. Mississippi's not about that stuff. The worst we got is like having to wear that stupid mask, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
What's up with Georgia? You think that was fraud or what?
Fuck yeah, that was fraud.
Yeah, of all the southern states, and that one's the one that's flipped for Biden.
Yeah, I don't believe.
I would have seen it happen if it was to happen in Florida before Georgia.
Yeah, but DeSantis don't fuck around. He cleaned house. We have all new people running the elections here. He don't fuck around. We got rid of.
Yeah, you're right. They certified theirs like on point in Florida. So.
Well, no, the thing is in Florida is all the Cubans down there. They're like, fuck, we just went through this fucking socialism bullshit. We're not doing that shit anymore.
Oh, he took.
Yeah.
The only reason I would have.
When I went to vote, I showed them my voter ID card, my driver's license. They compared my signatures.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't fucking around.
I got the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Ohio's not. Yeah,
process.
Ohio is not fucking around when it comes to elections. See you later, Marcus. Peace, brother.
Peace, Marcus.
Yeah, the only reason I would have assumed Florida would have flipped was because a lot of those Northerners from the big cities moved down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
but the
I'll be
last
honest with you. I was in Florida 3 times this past year, and it was more Trump than Ohio.
Oh yeah,
everywhere
it's Trump. Everywhere.
It was more, and Ohio is like, you go around Ohio, if you're not in the big cities, it's all Trump land.
Yeah.
You know.
That's how it is in Mississippi, man. It's all Trump down here.
Well, I'm just rolling with it.
What's that?
I'm just
we'll see what happens.
I'm just rolling with
the
it.
new thing's January 6th or whatever bullshit. We'll see what happens. You need a senator and a rep to object to it for fraud, and then they have to vote it out.
I don't think anything's set in stone until Biden lays his hand on the Bible, and then it's going to be questionable at that time. He might burst into flames.
I think this is set up. I think this is set up to where they rigged their last 2 DNCs, man. And it was public. Yeah. We all knew it.
I mean, Bernie Sanders got fucked. In all actuality, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I think if Bernie Sanders hadn't have gotten fucked out of the 2016 Democratic nomination, I think he would be president right now.
Oh, absolutely. Not even a question.
I think he would have beat Trump, and I think he would have won a re-election too.
Because nobody's
really
scared of him.
Fuck that guy.
Nobody's scared of him. So he's just all talk. He's not actually going to put forth his program.
Hey, Cameron Kidd, bro, I'll see you later, man. I love you. Thank you for all the support this year, man. You're a fucking awesome dude. Thanks for all the t-shirts you buy. I really appreciate that, man. Cameron fucking keeps me in the t-shirt game. He's a fucking sweetheart of a dude. I love that guy. He's an awesome dude. Yeah, he's good people.
He really is.
Yep.
I think if somehow way
yes! Mark missed that fart. Mark's fucking slipping, bro. That was a good fart and you missed it, dude.
That's a fucking baby fart, man.
You got him too mad about Bernie Sanders.
I ought to fucking add Shane to the shit box because I don't think he realized what's going on. You know what I mean?
Nah, dude. If you got a Bernie Sanders Democrat in, basically nothing's going to happen for 4 years because his policies are so far left that nothing would have got done. It would have just fucking sat.
The problem is if Trump wins, the whole country's going to shit because it's going to be riots for 4 years. But if
let him burn it down, I don't give a fuck.
But if Bernie wins, the same thing's going to happen.
Yeah.
The fucking media is already setting up to pull Biden out. They're pushing the Hunter story. Biden will be out.
That's the fucking wild. That's the wildest thing about this is if you
eat each other, they eat their own.
If you watch what's going on mainstream media now, they're fucking going in on the dude like he's coughing all the time. He's fucking his words up. I told you guys months ago. I told you when Nancy Pelosi was on fucking talking about the 22nd Amendment.
She's the fucking VP.
Yeah, she's talking about the 22nd Amendment, which is to fucking declare the president unfit to be the president. She's laying the groundwork to get rid of this fucking guy so Kamala Harris can be fucking president. I'm telling y'all, man, that is what's going to happen, dude.
VP. She will be our VP. Pelosi.
Pelosi's not going to be the Speaker of the House. I don't see that happening. I think she's fucked.
She's got Democrats working against her.
She's got Democrats working against her. That woman's fucked.
But who has the clout that she had? You know what I mean? Schumer.
Yeah. I don't know. The Browns played Monday night, Jason, man, in a fucking nail biter, man. Nail biter. Lamar Jackson came out. He went out. Had cramps, and then he got fucking come back in at the very last minute and marched him right down the field. Our defense is fucking in a shambles. We lost 5 starters on our defense before we even played a fucking game, man. So our defense has been struggling, and now Denzel Ward, the only guy that was the only starter that was left in our defensive backfield out of the linebackers and cornerbacks and safeties. He's the only starter that was left, and he's been out. So it's been a rough. I'm really surprised we've done as good as they've done, and being a Browns fan my entire life and not seeing a good team since the team moved to Baltimore. This season is a great season. This is one of my most enjoyable football seasons since the fucking early 90s for the Browns.
You had the Derek Anderson season though, where you went 13-3, right?
We did really good that season. Yeah, we did really good, but I blocked that out. That was a rough. That was such a tough pill to swallow, man. The DA season was bad, man. I was just, I can't believe we did this well and fucking this. You know what I mean? Ugh. But did you watch that Monday night game, Seth?
Yeah.
That was a good game. That was a great fucking game. It does not look like the old Browns. That's not the old Cleveland Browns.
The problem is the offense looks really good in the past 2 games.
Yeah, but the defense is so bad. Like I was saying, we're losing all our starters are gone. As long as we keep playing, and we need to win the next 3 games, I think, Jason, to stay in the playoffs. 2.
No, you gotta win 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because the Patriots are still technically alive, and they could go 9-7.
We got to do a wild card. We got it. Yeah. Right now we're 9-3.
You could be wild card pretty much anyways because of your division record. And
no, our division record's not good. We've lost to Baltimore twice.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you're gonna be you'll be a wild card team no matter what.
Yeah, I know that. But if we would have won Monday night, if we beat the Steelers, we're division champs. We were 1 game away from if we would have won that game last night or Monday night, we would have and beat the Steelers at the end of the year, we'd be division champs, baby.
They got the problem is on the defensive side of the ball, Cleveland got stubborn, and what you do is you go up the middle pressure on Lamar Jackson. That's what everyone's done this season. I don't know why they didn't do it.
I don't
try to edge.
Yeah.
And it's like you got to come up the middle at him and make him move left to right.
And like I said, again, it doesn't help that our defensive backfield is fucking completely demolished. We have nobody.
Yeah,
we have not one starter. We're talking like they're signing motherfuckers, picking up dudes off waivers and starting them at cornerback. And we had our backup safeties and cornerbacks are fucking hurt. It's a bad deal.
Yeah, dude, your 4th string wide receiver. Or your 4th option at wide receiver would be the number 1 starting wide receiver on the Patriots.
Right? Yeah.
We are so bad. Right now.
Yeah. It's
hasn't over 100 yards in like 3 games.
For me, it was super close, man. It was like we lost by a field goal, Jason. We lost by a few. If our kicker would have fucking hit that extra point and kicked that fucking field goal, we'd have won the football game. But it is what it is, man. Nothing you can
you're
do.
Probably going
it's all about just getting the playoffs anyway. It don't matter. Just get to the playoffs.
I'd love to see the Browns play a December game. Late December game. That'd be that'd be great.
Yeah, man. Well,
January playoff style action. That shit'd be great.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be weird for me. I haven't seen the Patriots not in the playoffs since 2002, and they're definitely not getting in this year. There's no way.
Well,
so
what you got to do is go get your fucking Buccaneers jersey out of the fucking closet and just root for the Bucs.
Fuck that. Nope.
What about Tom?
Nah, I don't play that game.
I've noticed that Mrs. Tanner's suspiciously quiet this year about football.
Yeah.
Root for players. It's like the NBA. Root for players.
What's
Are
that?
they putting fans in the stadiums or no?
No, not in New England.
Who's paying for all this?
Well, they have TV contracts that are paying for all this.
Yeah.
Their TV contracts are like $5 billion or something stupid like that.
Yeah, they're not hurting, man.
I think
they don't have to rely on the fans in the stadiums to. No.
I think we're allowed like 6,000 in our stadium.
Yeah, there's only like
Ohio State don't allow anybody. No motherfuckers.
It doesn't matter. We're not playing in the playoffs because Michigan's bitches. I like how Michigan can't play the Buckeyes, but their fucking locker room, the weight room was open on Friday. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're playing this week.
And they're playing this week. I mean, come on, man. They didn't want that ass whooping.
But I love it just because I have a bunch of friends who are Ohio State fans. Like if you live here, you go to two colleges. Three. You either go to BC, Notre Dame, or Ohio State. And everyone around me is like, BC sucks. Right. It hasn't been good since Matt Ryan. And Notre Dame, fucking fuck those people. I hate Notre Dame.
I love the fact that, Shane, I want you to continue to be window dressing for this podcast. It's wonderful. This is what the hard body karate hour is like, except for me and Shane are sitting there looking at each other while Adam fucking talks. Listen, I got to tell you guys something. So, there's fucking beard dye out there, right? You dye your beard. If you got gray beard, you dye it.
I can't wait for this one to
This
drop.
motherfucker's like, and he's talking like, he's like, man, this one time I dyed my beard. And he goes, I was showing some grays and shit. He goes, so I want to dye my beard really black. He goes, I found this hair dye. It's for black people. It was Negro black. I was like, what? He's like, it's the darkest I could find. It's Negro black. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, on the box, he goes, it was just for men, but it was NGRO
Negro
black / black. I'm like, dude, that's Spanish for black, you fucking retard. Me and Shane about fucking pissed ourselves. It was the funniest fucking shit I've ever heard. He goes, I got the blackest I can find. I got Negro black. It's for black people. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
that's your like hillbilly buddy, right?
Yes, he's the best, man. Yes, he's the best.
Bless his heart, man.
Yeah, and he's not that guy. I mean, he's the sweetest dude you'll ever meet in your life. But
he's not stupid,
and he's not dumb by any means. He's smart as fuck.
Slow on the uptake on that one.
Yeah, but there's like he's like Mark. He's like a young version of Mark. Super smart, but has no He just like there's certain things that just go right through him. You know what I mean? Negro black.
Negro black.
Fucking half breeds in China.
I was crying laughing at that guy so hard.
Dude, that was pretty funny, man. It was fucking hilarious. Negro black. I done heard and synced it all, boy.
He was serious too.
Yeah, and he was dead serious.
Dead serious. Like he was not.
He goes, I had to get the shit for black people.
Joke,
it was that Negro black. I'm like, Negro black? What in the...
I'm actually quite surprised they haven't made the Spanish language change the name for black yet.
The
woke establishment.
You know what? I'm really surprised as well. That's actually a very astute observation, actually.
Like it's everywhere. Think about it.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This world is so fucked up, man.
Yeah.
But do you think they give a shit like they do here in Mexico?
No, I don't think anyone gives a fuck anywhere besides here.
Yeah, I didn't either. I think some of the European countries are trying to fall in the same direction that
I think a lot of
folks are going, but
I think a lot of fucking European countries are far more advanced socially than we are anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
they have rules. We don't.
Yeah.
We do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know, man. France. Every time you turn around now, you see France. If their president's doing something they don't like, they fucking lose their goddamn shit there.
Yeah.
Whoever thought that the French would be like more fucking revolutionary than fucking the United States, man? We're a bunch of
look at the fucking Germans, man. The Germans, just in the 1930s and 40s, they were ruled, and now they let themselves be ruled again.
I don't.
Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, dude. We're doing a pretty good job of sitting on our hands here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I agree with that.
We talk about the game, we don't do shit.
I'm really surprised.
They got some crazies on the left, but we got some nuts on the right, dude.
Yes, we do. It goes both ways. There's a two-way street.
Yeah, but like people I don't want to talk to. Like, that's the side that I'm like, yeah, the fuck are you? Yeah, some white power motherfuckers. Like, I'm out.
Disgust me.
No, I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's all bad.
Right. You know?
Man, this shirt is so dope.
There's a lot of videos out right now.
That's Squeegee Life.
I need one of them shirts, man.
Everybody look at his shirt. It says Squeegee Life.
A Squeegee. Oh man, I can't wait for you guys.
Let me tell y'all.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you guys a little story when this guy came to my wedding. All right. Again, I'm sure you guys know that we had never met each other in person before. Been playing games together for 11, 12 years or so. All right. This dude is the only one of my guys that got their shit together. One of my partners didn't even have his suit when he came down. We had to find him a suit in the last minute. He didn't have shoes. I had to buy him shoes. One of the guys didn't even have his white shirt. He had to, in the last 10 minutes before we took pictures, he had to run to Walmart to go get a white shirt real quick. And then while we're getting suited up and shit, how did it happen again? Because one of them ended up with the other guy's jacket.
Yeah.
He couldn't
lost
find
his jacket. I mean, it was a total shit show.
He lost his jacket, right? And he's trying to figure out where it is. Well, my other partner put his jacket in his bag, and he's wearing the other guy's jacket, and it's big as fuck on him.
Like, shit, I ain't got nothing.
Right.
And Kato's like, "Hey man, did you get my jacket?" And Lum's standing there with this big ass jacket on, talking about, "Oh man,
this is my jacket."
What are you talking about?
Hey man, that's a testament. That's a testament to the lengths I will go for my friends.
And this dude was the only one
that
had everything together. I think I found what I find you. I only had to find you a vest, right?
Yeah, you guys bought me the vest so it would match her.
But you had told me that long before you came down.
Yeah. Well, you offered, because I didn't know the color of my escort's dress, so you guys, bought me the vest to match. But right. Yeah. Or no, didn't buy it for me. You rented it for me. Huh?
What the fuck? Did Jen know you were hanging out with escorts?
Jennifer was there. Yeah, she knew. She was well aware. She busted me up.
It was fucked up. My oldest stepson says, "You need me to go tell mom?" I was like,
"No." All of us were like, "No." So bad. Motherfuckers couldn't find
on her own shit. She didn't need to know about that.
I was the only one there that had a tie that didn't clip on. Yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad.
Clip on tie?
Yeah, it was bad.
Hey man, my clip-on tie was fresh as fuck.
I don't know, 9. You better know how to tie a goddamn tie.
Well, I look like fucking. You know that girl on that fucking, what's that movie? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I look like that bitch that ate too many blueberries in my suit.
Another one. Veruca Salt. Yeah,
Veruca Salt. I look just like Veruca Salt. My ass was fat as fuck in that big.
Yeah, when my buddy got married here, Craig, who worked for me, I was like, "Oh, cool, we got these suits and stuff." And he's like, "Hey, you want to see all the pictures from the wedding?" I looked at it, I was like, "What? Who's that fucking fat dude in the picture?" I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm the fucking fat dude."
Oh, it's me. I'm the fat one.
It's just like a big swollen ass head, like all red because it's September and it's like 70 degrees out. I'm like, I'm gonna die out here.
Oh boy.
Fat fucker.
They're nothing better than being a fat fucker, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TJ was sweating. He said isn't it October?
Yeah.
And he's breaking sweats and shit.
You're in Mississippi. It's like
fucking
75.
Yeah, it's like it was 100 degrees in that bitch, man.
Oh, man.
Sweating my ass off, bro.
The rest of us are like, it's comfortable regular, and shit. This dude's like, fuck, it's hot.
In my defense, Jennifer was fucking hot too, so whatever.
That's why we live in Ohio, man.
Yeah.
We like that cold.
Yeah, I like a little bit of cold. A little bit of cold.
And Mississippi is fucking hot. I grew up in Georgia, so like and I grew up in like the center of the fucking state too, so it was just
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
every summer it's like 100 days of 95 plus like 80% humidity. You're like, I'm sick of this shit. It's just too much.
I mean, in TJ's defense, to me it's cold outside, and it's not even really probably as cold as where you guys are. But it's freezing to me. And he'd probably be like, "Man, come on, quit being a bitch."
Yeah,
Oh, trust me. If you go back around this time last year and watch Mark's ass from Florida up here in the fucking snow, cleaning window, I wore that motherfucker out on that shit. Wore him out.
That jacket weighed like 300 pounds. I couldn't even move.
Whatever, man. You like, this is great. I'm like, well, I'll make sure I keep it for the next time.
It's nice for a change, but I don't think I'm used to, the climate that I live in.
All you gotta do is layer up, man. You don't even need a jacket if you don't. You know what I mean?
I tried to explain that to him. Mark thought layered up meant an undershirt and another shirt over top. Well, I'm like, no. Yeah. Layering up means you gotta wear a t-shirt. You gotta wear thermal underwear, a t-shirt, and then a long sleeve shirt, and then a hoodie or a fucking. You got to layer up.
And then up there, because you don't sweat, I had to pee like every 5 minutes. TJ must have thought I was with his fucking grandmother. Every 5 minutes, I'm peeing. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not getting drawn out of your body.
And it's shriveled, so you got to fight it with cold hands. It's a pain in the ass. It's their problem.
Some of us have that problem, not all of us.
You guys get fairly warm summers, though, too. I mean, I know...
Yeah, it's hot as shit.
I know it's hotter in Columbus than it probably is up by you, like being on the lake. It's probably not as hot, but
it's humid here.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's very humid up there.
Very humid next to the lake.
Like I'm telling you, man, when I went down to Florida, it's a whole different sun. The sun's hotter down there. Yeah. It's just something different about it.
I'll be just as fast cleaning glass down there as I am up here. Actually, I'll be faster down there than I am up here. I'll fucking smoke Mark.
You'd have such a fucking rash between your legs, you wouldn't be able to...
Listen, bro.
The glass is easier to clean down there for one reason and one reason only. They don't get fucking rock salt all over it.
If I was...
They get salt.
Yeah, listen.
I get that here.
Hey, this is the best time. This is the best time of year to pick up route work right now.
Yeah.
Because all the guys that are...
Right in the middle of a pandemic.
And this is the dirtiest time of year. Sausage. Absolutely dirtiest time of year.
Sausage. Listen, if I wasn't the fastest between me and Mark wouldn't be practicing using a 0 degree on a pole. He's practicing.
I'm not practicing.
You fucking liar!
I'm mastered the 0 degree.
I love you, man. I mastered it. I learned how to do it really good, and I just threw it in the trash because it's fucking whack.
I just bought 2. Ask Chris. I just bought 2 more because I lost one. And I got 2 more. I got the new school one. It's smoother than the old school one.
See, me and Chris, I can't ask Chris. Me and Chris are on the outs. Huh?
What's that? I bought a surprise box. Did you?
Did you? I'm going back and forth. Do I buy a surprise box or do I buy a? Because it's Christmas, man. I can't do both. So I'm either going to do that or I'm going to buy a subscription to American Window Cleaner.
What's fucking surprise box?
$99. They're valued anywhere from $127 up to $190 something. Or
up to $400.
Oh, really?
Well,
how much are they? $99.
$99. They're $100. One box. He has the breakdown. One box is worth almost $500. The other ones are worth just over $100.
They've got one silencer in this thing, man. So out of the 100 boxes, there's one of them will have a silencer in it. You don't know who's getting it.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me and Chris are on the outs. He's mad at me, so I can't buy nothing.
I got it. Well, I mean, it's in the season. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now I gotta watch how I spend.
Those motherfuckers got enough money from me this season. I gave them a lot of money this season. So.
Hey,
take a break.
TJ, JR just messaged me and said Shane looking fine as hell up on it.
Our buddy JR fucking watching. What a goof.
He's the gayest.
I wish the 0 degree had a quick disconnect for the channel. Well, I do have a fix for that, but I've never put it on the internet. I've made my own.
Teeth off of mine. Fuck that teeth shit biting into the rubber. Nope.
I've made my own quick release for the 0 degree. You just never see it.
Yeah, my old one didn't have the teeth that penetrate into the rubber, and Chris sent me.
I just round my own. I round mine over.
I took that shit as soon as I opened the box. I grabbed it, went in my shop, took them to the bench.
You use clips. You use clips on the end of yours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
On 18, you can use no. I don't. I won't use clips on a small squeegee up to 12, but at 18, I like clips.
I like one clip in an 18. That's it.
Oh, I gotta be clipped out.
So who's watching the podcast on their phone right now?
That was me.
Stop it.
I was sending it to JR.
The other thing is window clean. What was that place? Window Magic Supply.
Yep.
That's the one in the city. They're doing anybody that buys from now until a certain date, putting their names in. They got a bunch of boxes. They're giving away some free shit.
Cool, man. Cool.
There's been some crazy giveaways this month. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I don't. I'm not included in the giveaways and shit anymore. Nobody asks me to do anything anymore. Ever since I fucking made Sorbo mad, nobody likes me.
I'm giving away. Listen.
I don't get Tim Huber tools. Shut up, bitch.
I get the shit that I get. I just give it away. You know, that's
most of everything I've ever gotten, I've given away. Just about 99% of it.
I've got the pole you gave me, and then Joey uses the 0 green one. But I like that one you gave me better than the new one. I like that feel compared to
the old black wrapped one, 3K wrapped one. Yeah, those are mine.
Yeah, I like the way that feels.
I got a green one. I got a green one, and I like the pole, but I'm really partial to that very first one he gave us. After I changed the clamps out on it, man, I just love that fucking pole.
Yeah, that's the one I still use every day.
Yeah, I use it every day.
Yeah,
I like that pole.
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
my favorite.
Shane, you getting aroused by all this pole talk over here?
Man, I was like, if you guys want to grab on a pole.
Hey, Shane, do you play Madden? Hey, Shane, do you play Madden?
No, I don't. Never really was big in sports games since Tecmo Bowl.
Who's gonna bring someone on?
Jackson's running for touchdowns. Run left, run right. In.
Yo,
I got my kid Madden 21 just so I can play it.
Shane plays ESO. He plays Elder Scrolls Online. He thinks he's a fucking half elf.
Oh, you're like my buddy Nerdy. He loves fucking Elder Scrolls. He plays that shit.
I'm like super geeky on my games.
You should not be geeky, but you can't help yourself. You know what I mean?
I mean,
there's a game I want out there that I haven't seen since the 90s, and I can't find it. And I think I have to buy the old system to play it.
Okay.
Because that's the only way you can find it.
What is it?
And it's Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
I knew I had a friend that used to play the shit out of that, and he loved them.
That's a fun fucking game.
Shane, Flapjack City would like to know if you play DC Universe Online.
Flapjack City? I used to play, okay. Flapjack.
I got 403 skill points on there.
I used to have more champion skill points than Flapjack City did.
Yes. Flapjack City doesn't even have.
I haven't played in years.
Hey, not Cosmic Cam. Hey, listen, bro. If I could some way hook up a D&D game through Skype, I would do that shit. Straight up. I would love to play. I've been trying to get Luke the Window Cleaner to play Luke the Window Cleaner. He's going to be mad that I say that motherfucker plays D&D like every weekend.
D&D is
Dungeons and Dragons is the shit, son. I still say we should get that online game going, Shane. Skype.
What's that?
Skype Dungeons and Dragons. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we can do that, dude.
My buddy plays like some other fucking game, like something of Catan or some shit like that. It's kind of like a D&D game. Like it's like D&D meets like Risk.
Oh,
like
okay.
You kind of have like an empire. You fucking. I started playing that with him one time, and I was like, man, this is the gayest thing I've ever done in my life. 2 hours in, I was like, so, like, do I run Catan now? Like, this is fun, man. I love this game, dude. It's so much.
We should definitely do a live, or not a live, but a fucking a Skype D&D game and fucking like record it, and we'll post that places and shit. That should be dope.
Could you imagine how funny that would be?
We should get Mark to play. Mark could be a dwarf.
I mean, the whole part of Dungeons and Dragons is you make up what you want to be anyway. Fuck.
Well, Mark would be a dwarf because he's short as fuck. That motherfucker's like 5'3", dude.
5'3". I'm getting even shorter.
How tall are you?
He's a solid 5'4".
He's 5'5".
Holy fuck, man. Jennifer's taller than you.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. Jennifer's taller than you.
I'll still never forget that.
Yeah.
You need to come hang out with Leah. You feel like a giant.
When Mark wasn't looking about his pants, when me and DJ were around, and that was maybe the funniest thing I ever heard in my whole life.
What's that?
She was talking about your pants, dude, and it was funny as shit. Because your pants were like a little long. She's like, these are the shortest pants I can find. I was like, you should not have told me that, because it's so funny. That's going to come back up. But still, hands down, one of my favorite trips I've been on. Hands down, one of my favorite.
Remember that face swap that we did when me and Richie came to see you at the lighthouse? I made myself taller than both of you. That was
that was good.
Oh yeah, Mark's a real one too, dude. He came out for your 40th fucking barbecue for your whole family.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Fun, man.
Mark is a sweet dude too. That's why me and Mark gravitated together.
Tim, if Jennifer knew I liked you, I would have fucking came out too.
Yep. Tim lives fucking 3 hours away. Didn't even bother showing up, but it's all right. It's cool.
He's a dick.
How is old Richie? I haven't heard nothing from Richie. Still don't like
Richie's on. Richie's on that grind, bro. He's on that fucking silencer grind right now, boy. He's living us.
They get a batch of silencers like every 3 weeks, man. Yeah. They're sold out. Boom.
Yeah, and think about.
He got his patent. That's awesome.
Yeah, think about where he's living. That's gonna be the next. That's gonna. Can I be Hogar half horse, half ogre? Yes, you could be Hogar. Hogar. Hey, Hogar. That's fucking JR.
Who's that? Who's Cornhole?
That's JR. Hogar.
JR. Dude, I just said I looked sexy as hell.
Fuck, I just forgot what I was gonna say too.
Oh, look at this.
That's your gay community,
right
there.
Yeah, the gay community.
Just so you guys know.
That's the entire gaming community.
Right.
Somebody says something really gay to you the entire time you play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is definitely fucking true. There's so much androgen. It's just there's a lot of androgynous behavior on fucking in fucking the gaming world, like in the chats. It's really bad. It's really bad.
It's brutal.
Dude, I don't know how you guys do it. I just have my kid in there screaming all the time, and he's like 13, 14. He just turned 14, and he still has that scream like a screeching woman. You know what I mean? So it's really high when he screams. So I know that he's blasting it, and whoever he's playing with ears, and I got to hear it all day.
That happens all the time.
I don't know how you guys do it.
I play the fucking World War II Call of Duty all the time, and if I take my headset off, there's some 11-year-old screaming at me for being a camping fuck.
Yeah. I don't play those kind of games anymore.
Say fuck all the time.
Oh yeah.
I don't play those kind of games. The game that I play, the one game that I do play, DC Universe Online, it's not that kind of community. It's I mean, there are assholes on there, but it's more about who's the best, who could do the most damage, who does the most healing, who delivers the most power, who could take
like an RPG game.
And that's what essentially what DC Universe Online is it's Dungeons and Dragons but without the dice. You know what I'm saying? You just the dice roll is already in there. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Fucking gayest conversation ever. It's like dick without the ball. It's the gayest fucking podcast. This is the gayest podcast. There's your next shirt. Gayest podcast ever. Thanks.
No.
Thanks, Mike.
Does your son play video games, Mark?
On, guys.
He doesn't play as much anymore. He got a gaming computer for Christmas.
So
now he's got a job and he's working and
they find girls, boy.
Yeah, and he's fixing. You know, he wants to work on his truck, and
I play more.
We just looked at a '67 Galaxy 500 that he wants. We might buy that 60,000 original miles old man car with a 390. It's fucking sweet.
Yeah, Mark's got all the money. But anyways, I seen I see your I see that your other son, he is like all over the place, man. That kid is everywhere. Hawaii, he's traveling, man. Good for him, dude. He's seeing at least a little bit of the world. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah. Mark, I'll tell you this much. I know you worry about that, son. I traveled for about 5 years of my life from like 19 to 24 and then pulled my shit together. Yeah, I worked all over the place. I fucking bounced around. I was in Phoenix. I was in LA. I was in San Diego. I was in Utah for a little bit. I just kind of I was a wandering human being. And
why the fuck did you go to Utah?
As my mom would say, a piece of shit. I just basically was a bum for about 5 years of my life, just trying to see as much as I could.
So was there any one particular thing that brought you around to say it's time to grow up?
I started seeing. I came back home for a buddy of mine's wedding when I was 25, and I was like looking around, being like, I think you fucked around long enough. Like you gotta do something. You gotta figure something out. And that's when I think at like 24, 25, I took the job I had, working at Fish, and then I did that for like 3 years, and then I was gonna be a bum again before I started my business. I was gonna go to school to be a golf pro in Carlsbad, California. And I had all this money saved up to go there, and I flew out there, checked it all out, and I was like, I'm too fucking old to be doing this. Like I gotta pick something. So, that's actually like how I started my business. Was I went, you gotta grow up a little bit.
Wow,
so,
that's cool.
There's hope. There's hope.
Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it, man. He just, he'll get that out of his system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you only have so much time in life where like you really don't have responsibilities and you might as well go for it?
Right.
In my opinion,
Yeah.
What'll happen is he'll find a girl, he'll stumble across a lady, and that'll rein him in. That's what'll happen. That's what happened to me.
I don't know. I've always been a homebody. I like a place to call home. Whether even when I lived in apartments and stuff, it was home. And I've been in my house here 20 years. My neighbor just sold his house after 2 years, bringing up a family for a shit ton of money, and I'm like, dude. It's fucking home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the same way. I'm a homebody too. I like to be at home. Jennifer is more the let's go and do things. You know what I mean? Like the let's go see this, let's go see that. Kind of like Katie is. She wants to go and see shit and experience and stuff like that. I'm like, I would much rather just be here. You know what I mean? Let's experience things in the backyard.
Yeah. I do like being home. I like being uncomfortable. I like being in a situation where I'm like, I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anybody here.
Oh, that's
like been over in a dark room.
Stuff out. Yeah, I like being in men's bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, finding myself in unique situations.
Being uncomfortable, like being like having sex in the back of like a VW Bug or something.
Yeah, man. You never know what you're up to, right? Like, pull off the side of the highway, at a rest stop and see what it brings you. So. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you could not here, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get a dude.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of
mine.
Yeah.
You're all right, man.
I like that uncomfortability.
You all right there, buddy?
Well, the shoulder's fucking toast, son.
Yeah. Well, you'll have some time to lay on it and not do nothing for a little bit.
Man,
relax.
How old are you now?
36.
Yeah.
How old are you, Tim?
Yes, sir. 40. I'll be 45, almost 42.
How old are you, Shane?
You gotta start working out the shoulders.
I'm 45. At least that's what my wife tells me, because I usually tell people I'm 44.
Oh, you forget too?
Yeah.
I do the same shit. I forget how old I am.
How old are you, Mark?
I am 53.
Oh, damn, son.
I'm old.
You don't look it, Mark.
Well, no, I don't act it. I don't know if I look it, but I know
you
I
don't look. You don't look it. You don't look it.
I had
My wife just texted me and told me almost 46.
Yeah.
Mark, I'd fuck you. I wouldn't kick you out of beds for eating crackers. You know what I'm saying? I think you're handsome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, keep getting there.
I've heard your parts, man.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Mark,
That's a young man's fart.
hey, Mark's got himself a beautiful wife, so Mark must be doing something right. Something.
I thank you.
I think Mark fucking
It's easier to be hung to the floor when you're short, man.
He took my motto and used it to its fullest extent, just like I did with Jennifer. I'm swinging way above my weight class on Jennifer. I shouldn't be with the girl that pretty. Same way with Mark. You make him laugh, you make him breakfast. That's the truth. Yep. That's the truth.
I will tell you right now, I've swung out of my weight class most of my life. If you have nice eyes and you can be fucking funny, you can get whatever you want, dude.
Dude, let me tell you.
I learned that from my dad. Make him laugh, make him breakfast.
Yeah, my father-in-law, when I asked Kate to marry me, I said to her, "Do I have to ask your parents?" And she's like, "No." I go, "Because your dad's traditional." No. You don't have to do that. And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So then, when she told him, the first thing he goes, "I need you to answer a question. I don't want you to think about it. What is it about him that makes you want to marry him right now?" And she goes, "He makes me laugh." And that's it, dude. We laugh all fucking day. I do the dumbest shit all day. I got a neighbor that won't talk to me because I finally found out that I urinate too much in the front yard. I'm not lying.
Like a good old tripod out here. Fucking
good old southern piss.
I have 2 boys, right? So both of my boys were potty trained way fucking early, okay? And everybody was like, "How did you do that?" And I go, "I figured something out real easy." "Well, what's that?" I said, "We take them out back and we pee on a tree. And then you just transfer it. They have fun crossing swords. You're peeing on the tree with them. Then you teach them to go in the toilet." My kids potty trained so early. "Well, how do you get them to take a shit?" I go, "Well, they don't go shit outside." But I said, find out what they like. My kids always love M&Ms. Put a bowl of M&Ms in the bathroom. Go take a shit. You can have M&Ms, as many as you want. You just bribe them into it. Both of them learn early. Nothing wrong with peeing outside either.
No, man, I pee
There's
outside.
a bunch of M&Ms in all your bathrooms, is what you're saying, Mark?
What's that?
There's a bunch of M&Ms in your bathrooms, so we're all taking shit at the work stuff.
Yep.
Chocolate everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I shit anywhere anyway, so if there's fucking M&Ms there, I'm fucking down.
M&Ms and milk bars in the toilet.
Everybody pees. I'm sure you see it in Lowe's all the time. You park your car to go grab a cart and open the door on a hot sunny day. 5 motherfuckers peed in that parking spot before they went in.
There's so many homeless from here to downtown. You see somebody
especially
pissing on the side
further out they park.
Yeah.
Dude, Lowe's is my #1 spot to take a shit during the day. Like, if I gotta take a shit, that's where I go. It's always clean and there's always open stalls. So
no kidding, it's mine too. I don't have to shit until I get to work, and it's like first thing I do.
Yeah, I was telling them.
Shane is fucking dude. You're a fucking asshole. He always sends audio of fucking him shitting. It fucking pisses me off, man. Always. That's what I said I gotta add him to shitbox because this dude is next level with that shit.
Yeah.
It's occasionally a fart, but it's almost always Shane sitting on the toilet like this. Or fucking audio of fucking turds sliding out of his butt and hitting water. It fucking sucks. I fucking hate it, man.
At least it's nice he doesn't send video of it.
I'm like Alex Lambrinides with Mark and his dick pics in that group chat that we have. He's like, do I have to see any more fucking dicks? I mean, Mark put fucking dicks on ladder racks, like all kinds of shit, man. Somebody posted a picture of their truck and Mark put dicks on the ladder rack. It's just...
Dude, that picture didn't even hit Facebook for 4 seconds.
And
boom, my screen goes fucking blue and it says, "Did you post it? Re-sign into your account." As soon as I signed into the account, done for 30 days. Done. I mean, I'm like...
This fucking... Listen, dude. I don't understand why you have so many dicks at your disposal on your phone. There is all these super big, veiny, rock hard Johnsons in Mark's phone.
No, I have 5 or 6.
You notice how he stuck his tongue out when I said rock hard Johnson? He's like...
I've got 5 or 6, depending on the situation. I give it what it needs, and it's fucking funny. I laugh.
It's fucking great. It depends on what it needs.
Dude, listen. I told you this story. I was at the dog park on a Sunday. There's 4 guys sitting there that I don't even fucking know, and they're dog park guys because they all know each other's name. They're there every fucking day, right? And this was back when all the snowflakes were fucking crying when Trump first got to be president, okay? So we're sitting there, and I go, what the fuck? They're giving these guys fucking, quiet time and Play-Doh and shit. I looked at this guy, I don't even know. I said, hey, man, if I gave you a can of Play-Doh, what would you make with it? The first thing out of his mouth, he goes, a penis. Of course you would. That's what guys do. Make a big old fucking dick out of it.
Yeah. Everything's about a penis or some farts or something. Yep. You know what I mean?
That's my world. Everything. I live in a little bubble.
Yeah. Farts and wieners. Yep. Farts and wieners.
There ain't no dick wind chimes in our...
Yeah. Oh. That's going to happen. One of these days we'll make it happen. And when we do make it happen, it's going to be fucking epic. Right, Mark?
Yep.
When we make the dick wind chimes happen, and it will happen one of these days.
That much money on that kind of a tool and not use it for dick wind chimes. Have you even used it and you spent all that money on it?
I don't think so. I don't think they can figure it out. I don't think you can figure the program out, right? The program's a little difficult.
I have problems with the program, the software, and then my plasma cutter shit the bed. So last week I dropped it off, and they're sending it out to get it fixed. It's going to cost me $700 to get the plasma cutter fixed, and then we can look forward into trying to make it work. I just need someone to come. I'll fucking pay someone to set up the software.
When you go down to see Mark, I know you're gonna go down there one day. You got to do that fucking lifestyles of the rich and famous for window cleaners while you're down there.
Who, me?
Do the whole fucking get up.
Look,
well, yeah. The Robin Leach fucking the whole damn thing, dude.
Yeah. Famous window cleaners.
Yeah, it's gonna start off. It's gonna start off with me roasting the tires on that fucking Mustang. He swears I'll get to drive. I mean, I won't abuse it. I just want to drive it. Just let me drive.
I'll let you drive it. I don't care.
I just want to feel the power of that motor just one time.
It runs, but
sure it does.
I don't live in a big house. My house is probably same like yours. I'm at 1,800 square feet. Mm-hmm. It ain't nothing huge. I got 2 acres of property here.
And about 17 cars, 14 side-by-sides.
And you got a big shop on
Big shop.
Yeah, I have a shop. But that's what I do. You play games, I build shit.
I wish I wish I played games the way you built shit. I don't fucking do a lot of.
Yeah, I'm not that good at playing games.
I'm not that good at playing games. I don't even I'll go in spurts. Shane knows that. I'll go in spurts. I'll go like 2 or 3 weeks where I'll be on fucking games, playing video games, hard body karate, and then I won't turn that bitch on for another year. It's not. About 10 years ago, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, different story. I'd be on that bitch, doing my damn thing, but it's just not like that anymore,
See, but you grew up with that technology in games. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. We played outside. Not that you didn't play outside. Yeah. What I'm saying is the games that we had available was pinball or Pong.
Yeah.
Okay, we got excited when ColecoVision came out and Atari. Those games sucked.
Right.
Everybody knows. My kids play all the games. They got Xbox. They got the other one.
They got Xbox. They got the other one.
2 games I play are the Forza game because you could race cars. That's fun to me. Mm-hmm. And any of the Grand Thefts where I could run fucking people over. They get mad because they're like, you're not playing the game right. I'm like, no, I'm fixing to run that motherfucker over right there.
There's no wrong way to play that game.
We used to have so much fun on that game, dude. Grand Theft Auto. Oh my God, we had so much.
Was like my shit.
I love that game too. That's one of my all-time favorites. But the Grand Theft Auto 5, the online on that, that is the funnest fucking shit ever, dude. Ever.
Dude, I never cried laughing so much and playing a game in my life. Just some of the dumb shit that happens in that game.
Yeah, it's fucking epic, dude. Epic.
I mean, dude, I got 2 TVs in this shop with 2 original Xbox hooked up with the link so that we can play fucking Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. to play 4-player co-op on that shit. So much fun.
So much fun.
Dude, I have it here. I got GameCube, I got original Xbox, I got PS2 here.
Wow.
I got all my old systems hooked up here.
Oh.
This is where I fuck around.
Look at Mark. Mark's like, this is so stupid.
Well, all those video games are from 20 years ago, though.
Yeah,
Mark. Like, that's
yeah.
like 2000.
I know. Well, I don't pay attention to that shit. Now, my kids play. I'll go watch them play. I think the graphics, all that shit is fucking amazing. It's cool as hell.
Give it to me.
But I just don't get. First of all, I make them turn the volume down because I know that the man on the other end of that fucking microphone is probably 50 years old, living in his mom's house, naked in the basement, waxing his fucking carrot while he's playing with my fucking
ever
kid.
Felt going in and out.
That's what it's these guys.
I never thought of it like that. It makes me want to play more now.
So, what are we gonna do for Christmas this year on a Christmas episode? What are we gonna do this year?
Dude, I just ain't feeling it this year, man.
What, Christmas?
I'm just, in general, and I'm not talking about the podcast, I'm just not feeling it, man.
What, Christmas? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was kind of looking forward to it until like the last couple of days, and now I'm like, man, dude, I just don't fucking want to do anything now. You know what I mean? But you know, you got to make it happen for the kiddies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have some fucking I have some questions about my I'm doing 2 pork butts, and is it the same as the brisket? Is it an hour and a half per pound?
Yeah, hour and a half at 225. Fuck. And I'll send you the injection.
Maybe you'll wake up late again this year.
Yeah, I'll send you.
Sense a fucking bitch.
Yeah, I remember everything. So
You're a fucking bitch. I woke up late on Thanksgiving and fucked everything up.
Here,
Fuck you.
I'll send you a text nice and early. Shit.
But what were you saying, Marky?
I'll send you the injection for your pork.
No, I know the injection ratio. It's half, and a whole. I know that part.
Yeah.
The thing I need to know is the finishing sauce. I can't remember. Remember you wrote down that whole thing and I fucking forgot it.
The finishing sauce is.
I think Jennifer threw the cardboard away.
Vary it, but it's 1 cup.
I said later.
Vinegar. What?
I said later. It ain't nobody's fucking business.
Okay.
Fuck all these dudes. Fuck every dude listening. You want to know? You got to pay for that shit.
Yeah, you got any good barbecue up there, Michael? Or is it fast food barbecue?
We have like Corky's. That's the big barbecue joint down here. But yeah, Memphis is well known for their barbecue.
Our buddy Earl is competes in those in those
he's
barbecue.
Big in that stuff.
Earl, he's big into the barbecue stuff in Memphis and May and all that stuff. He's actually the one that actually started me before I met you, Mark, in smoking meat. Yeah. He's the one that taught me the old foil upside down with butter and turbinado sugar in the ribs thing, which I could look. I stopped doing that since I got the new smoker. My ribs next level. Like I said, fuck Mark in his mouth.
Shane, what part of Mississippi are you in?
I'm in Olive Branch, northern part, right outside Tennessee.
All right, yeah. As soon as you mentioned Memphis, I'm like, you got to be up in that top line.
Oh yeah, Memphis is probably maybe 35 minutes away from me.
What's that? Ask him again, Tim.
College football team, Tennessee. You a Tennessee fan or
a Mississippi State
fan?
I don't follow the.
You was a couple years ago. What was that team that was fucking doing really good and you was talking all that shit about?
Oh, I was probably just doing that.
Just being people. A dick, whatever. Fucking asshole.
I don't watch sports like I did when I was younger. I don't know why.
He too busy painting fucking action figures and shit. I'm surprised he ain't showed us Megatron yet.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got Megatron.
Dude. So you're one of those guys, right? Like you had all these dreams as a kid, and then you hit your 40s and had money, so you're like reliving that.
Yeah,
shit. That's like where you're at. That's
I did that too.
Shane has all the Transformers, bro.
I have a Devastator that's like fucking huge.
Devastator.
Man.
Yeah, the one that connects all together. Yeah, that's the big motherfucker.
Yeah.
My dream is to have a big enough yard so I can put a fucking hockey rink in it. And live on my dream of just fucking going outside at 6 a.m. and just fucking
hockey, bro.
That's my dream,
shooting
dude.
pucks, kid.
Yeah, shooting pucks, son.
I think I would have achieved greatness if I could get that USS flag from G.I. Joe. Oh man.
I mean, I might make you a deal on that bitch if you want. I don't even know, bro. I got the flag. I've got the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier in my attic. It's still in the back of the attic right over my daughter's room.
Do you have all the parts? Because
it's the whole thing is
missing parts. You can sell it for $400.
The whole thing is there, dude. It's in a it's in a large fucking what do you want to call it? Rubbermaid tote.
No shit.
That's in there.
The box itself?
No, I don't have the box anymore. Fuck no. I have that. I have the whole aircraft carrier stuffed in there. 2 planes. I think they're both. One is the Blue Cobra Rattler, and then the other one is the tiger striped one. You know the one yellow and black tiger stripe, the G.I. Joe version. I have that. The Tomcat, and I've got. I don't know if you remember it, but it was this big fucking 2-vehicle thing that Hasbro sold, and it had the giant fucking gun that popped up in the middle.
Yep.
I have that in there. That's in there as well. Yep. I have that in there as well.
I had a lot of that shit. I just never had that USS flag, man. That was like the one thing that I always wanted when I was a kid, and my mom would say no.
Yeah. My mama and papa spoiled the shit out of me. I had every fucking G.I. Joe action figure. I even had the ones on the back where you had to mail them bitches off. I got the Firefly with the fucking in the gray fucking outfit, gray camouflage outfit with his fucking little boat and shit. I had all the versions of Sergeant Slaughter. I had the gold. I had the gold fucking what you want to call it? Destro. I had the fucking I had Zartan. I had Zartan and his whole clique. I had all that shit, son.
Hey,
I was spoiled rotten.
That gold-headed Destro was dope as fuck.
Yes.
Is this what you're talking about, Mike? G.I. Joe USS flag.
Yes.
All original, one owner, working horn admiral, keel haul with sidearm. That bitch is $600 on eBay.
Yep.
Yep.
You can even if it doesn't have all the parts, you can still sell it for $400, man.
Yeah.
That's how sought after it is.
I will never part with it.
I remember me and my brother, when we started a business, we talked about, like, when we made it, like, those are the dreams. Like, when we made it, it was like there was a bowling alley next to my fucking house, and they had this Neo Geo machine, and I would go in and play Metal Slug 2 all day long. Me and him have been looking at buying, like, a Neo Geo machine where you put the fucking carts in, like, Bubble Bobble, Bust a Move, Metal Slug, like that fucking weird Frisbee game, and I'm like, we'll officially make it when we buy.
My buddy had the Neo Geo console. He had a Neo Geo console. What were those?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
What were those? ABS.
What were those? I don't know. I can't remember, but he had a console.
The whole one was MVS, and the cart, like, for the big thing was the AVS.
He had the one that hooked to the television. I remember going to his house and playing on it.
Cart's like fucking $400.
He was an only child.
Oh yeah, they were expensive when they came out. Yeah. They were like $100 a cartridge.
I used to go to his house. I didn't care about any Neo Geo games. I played I went to his house TurboGrafx 16 because I didn't have a TurboGrafx 16.
Hey man, that
Splatterhouse was my shit.
Splatterhouse, what was it? Thunder Force 4 or 3 was a fucking dope game.
Yeah.
That was like arcade perfect. I remember my buddy had that. I had Sega, and then I was the first kid who got Saturn. I got the Sega Saturn when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
I made a real bad decision not getting the PlayStation.
Yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up on that.
20 gigs of that shit, but...
Hey, they had some legit games on the Saturn, though.
Dude, it was a good system. It was a good, like, 2D platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, Resident Evil was shit.
I loved my PlayStation 1. And then Jason Snyder from the Firelands podcast, and this podcast on several times. My nephew had a Neo Geo console, probably still does. Jason says, he learned how to mod the PlayStation ones, where you could fucking do all kinds of shit with them.
Yep.
Yeah. He fucked a couple of them up, but he figured it out. Yeah, he did all kinds of cool shit with it. But you could play anything with that bitch.
You can get those units now that has like 1,000 games built into it.
Yeah.
Just build a console.
Right.
And,
yeah. I mean,
stick it in there.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, for a couple $100, you can buy a Raspberry Pi, a screen, and a fucking, like, basically, like, some switches and a fucking 8-way joystick and play every game you ever wanted to play.
Right.
I think they got the NES out, the original, with all, like, 600 and some games for, like, $50.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, the jail lock.
They're like little miniature versions of it. You can hook that right to them, like he's saying, build out a monitor and shit. Hook something like that right up to it.
Yeah, you can.
I gotta get Uriah.
Good Lord.
I gotta get Uriah a fucking what do you want to call it? A VR. He wants VR. He wants Oculus Rift. Yeah.
Smart kid.
He needs to be fucking completely fucking indoctrinated into the fucking New World Order. Fucking
yeah.
All my kids asked for Xboxes this year. Every one of them asked for an Xbox. I said no. Nobody's getting an Xbox.
Why not?
I don't want to buy them.
Why?
That's all they do. Because Luke's already bitching at me that I let him play games too much in his life. That's why he's not all great at sports. No, I'm not giving you another reason to blame me for shit.
Right,
man.
right.
Don't blame me for shit. I'm not buying you an Xbox.
Right. My son, I'm a big sports fan. My son could give two fucking shits. He likes to go out in the yard and play catch with me and with the baseball, and he likes fucking what do you want to call it? He likes hitting. You know, he likes to play. You know, tossing ball. He likes to hit it and shit. But outside of that, he don't give a fuck. He don't care at all.
Dude, you can play sports for about 7 years of your life. You can play video games for the rest of your life, man. Yeah.
He does does have a weird, like, all of a sudden strange fascination with fucking basketball, though. He's mentioned basketball, so he wants a basketball hoop. Just like
everyone's shoes are LeBrons or Kyrie's.
Now, if you ask Uriah, like my nephew, he's a sneakerhead already. My nephew Jameson is already a sneakerhead, so he's like, I want the bronze. I want the white on white Air Force One high tops.
Right.
And they're sitting there talking about it in the living room. And Raya comes out from the bedroom. I'm like, Raya, you know what? You want some LeBrons? He's like, what's that? He has no idea. Brand names. No, he has no grasp on it.
Well, he's what?
Well, if you see any pictures of my kid, he's got. I mean, he went from last year this regular kid to now he wears headbands. He parts his hair. He's like, he's got the diamond earrings. He's always he's just he's black. He wants to be black. He wants to be a basketball player. That's what he wants to do in life.
Well, I don't necessarily think playing basketball makes you black, Tim.
I will say this: once you get good, though, like I played AAU travel, I played on the high school team. Once you get good enough at basketball, though, like you are one of the few white kids that plays.
Whatever.
So.
Yeah.
There's
no, I mean, that's his culture now. That's the culture he likes now. You know,
basketball's fucking fun, dude.
I used to love basketball.
I played it, but I don't know, man.
I watch every single Celtics game. Since I was.
Shoes are so expensive, bro.
I think Uriah caught a kid on that. Caught one of them dudes on YouTube, like I think his name's Tristan Joss. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah, Tristan Joss. Yeah, I watch him. He's good.
Yeah, Uriah caught one of them, and I think that's what piqued his interest.
Piqued his interest.
Yeah.
He's like one of those YouTube ballers.
Yeah.
Like does men's leagues.
Is that the guy that does all the tricks?
Yeah, the crazy layups.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's short.
He's not. No, he's not short.
Do you think
he's like 5'5"?
I think he's like, no, he's not 5'5". He's at least 6 foot.
I think he's like 5'9", 5'10".
He's at least 6 foot. You're not 5'10", Seth.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 6 feet.
I thought you just said 5'10".
No, I think I'm saying that's the size he is.
Yeah, I want to say like he's close.
5'10".
He's like 5'10", 5. He's close to 6 foot. Because if you see him out there with them fucking tall ass dudes, he's not like fucking little. He's not Mark Tanner standing next to us. You know what I mean?
He does play with a kid who's like 5'4" that dunks on a regular basis in the game.
Yeah.
Like watching a 5'4" guy like dunk is impressive.
Mark ain't dunking shit besides donuts.
We had a basketball hoop for a while. My kids were into it.
Yeah, it's like a fun yard thing to do. You know what I mean? Play a whole hang out. You know, it's a good time.
Yeah.
We go out and play basketball a couple times a week. We got one around the driveway.
Yeah, I'm gonna add an extra 4 foot onto my driveway, width wise, and I'm gonna put up because I got a little strip of grass next to my drive. I'm tired of mowing that 3 passes, so I'm gonna concrete it over.
Let me know if Uriah gets into basketball because I have like 1 million basketball cards. So if he has like a player that he likes, let me know. I'll send him the card.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go out and get a cool a decent fucking basketball hoop, maybe one with a glass backboard. It'd be something nice all of us can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyone notice Mark has a gaming chair? Yeah, Mark's got a gaming chair. That's his son's gaming chair.
Yeah, I wanted to be included in the conversation.
Look, I got a gaming chair, aka high chair.
My neighbor asked me if I wanted some baseball cards, and I went over there and grabbed them, and he gave me literally 4 huge totes of Rubbermaid.
Holy fuck!
Baseball cards.
Oh, I wish they were worth what they used to be.
Nah, these are all 90s, 91, so they're only like worth like $60 a set or some shit like that. But I've got all the sets. I've got some old school PGA sets and shit like that. Well, all over the selling walls, all these ADHD moms and dads and shit like that, they're looking for baseball cards because that's what their kids like to do is just put them shits in the numbers and it keeps them occupied and keeps their brain there.
Right.
So I seen that on posts and I gave 3 huge totes of just loose baseball cards to this one kid.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Just like, and that's, yeah, and they can, you know.
Right.
But I've got all these sets now, so if anybody wants some baseball cards,
get a hold of Tim. Hey, Mark, when I take that pump off my fucking skid, can I just cut those wires? I don't have to just give them a snip, right? Or should I take it all apart gently, like?
No, if you cut, I'll tell you what, when you cut them close to the switch, so I know the length, and when you send it to me, I'll put the terminal ends on it for you.
I could just, can I pull, I never looked at that. I could probably just pull the
these nuts.
Pull. I can pull the fucking connections right off the switch, can't I? I never looked.
Yeah, no, there's ring terminals, so you have to unscrew.
Oh, okay.
Are you still ring terminals with your warranty live right now, or what?
What's that, Tim?
You're dealing with the warranty live right now?
Yes, I'm online with a representative as we speak.
No, but look, you gotta, when you pull that thing apart, that pump is going on 2 years, and that's all the warranty. So if you want it for free, it's $400. You need to ship it to me. Don't fuck around. You understand?
Yeah, what he's saying is you're at the end of the warranty. So
yes.
I know.
You don't have 6 months.
Yeah.
I know. I don't. How many months do I have?
You probably got about a month and a half left.
Oh, okay. All I'm waiting for is your fucking shirt to be done, you fucking cocksucker.
Okay.
I was going to mail it all at once.
Wrap that pump up in my shirt.
I'm going to put them in plastic and then wrap it, you fucking cunt. I fucking hate that motherfucker.
Those pumps are nice pumps. The one that Mark has is like, it's a nice
I've used Jabsco. I've tried other ones, and those are the best ones.
I don't like those ones, but yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, the pump you have is reliable. It's a good pump.
I mean, mine wasn't. Mine only lasted like 3 months, but.
Well, so I baby.
Until it froze up.
Mine stays in a heated shop in a van.
Mine stays in a heated shop in a van.
Yeah, I baby the fuck
Stop
out of
number 2 of lifestyles of the rich and famous and window cleaners got to be Seth Bias.
Yeah, dude, I fucking rent my fucking shop, son.
No, listen, Seth is the richest man at window cleaning. He just doesn't he doesn't flaunt it like Mark does. Mark's always fucking showing off.
I'm hoping to be in 15 years.
Mark is always showing off.
Shop,
I'm hoping to quit this like next month, but I can't. You know?
I'm sure
I keep trying.
53, dude, but you got what? 10 years left or 5?
Me?
Yeah. What do you want?
I'm gonna die with my boots on. I don't see ever not doing this, to be honest with you. But my retirement is gonna be, a couple thousand a month without work, and go out
and
7 a.m. wash for 3 or 4 hours and go home. That's what I'm gonna do.
You don't think like you'd promote within and just take like basically make yourself like a pension? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's possible. But you know what, Seth? I'm the kind of person that look, I don't physically work as much as I used to. I still have a small route. I got restaurants. I do a lot of all the restoration for my company, but I don't have a hectic schedule like when you push a route or when you do a lot of houses.
Mm-hmm.
This is if I don't go out, like 3 or 4 days ago, I looked at 3 jobs, did a scratch removal job, and then went home feeling guilty that I didn't produce enough money for the day. I have an issue with not being productive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's hard to wrap your head around that. So
it's a hard thing to break when that's all you've done is you get up early in the morning, you go and do something every day for 20 years.
Yeah,
that's going to be a hard cycle to break.
Yeah, but you
this year.
When I started washing windows with my dad, we were out at 4 a.m. every fucking day.
Well, see, and that's what I'm getting at is this year's been really fucked up for me because I'm used to being out of bed at 4:30 in the morning. I got to get fucking 3 restaurants done before 10 o'clock. I'm fucking freaking the fuck out. You know what I mean? And that's just not been the case this year. Just at all.
I don't get on.
Yeah. Now I got a 9 o'clock start time because ain't nobody wants you to be at their house at 7:30 in the fucking morning. You know what I mean?
Summertime 7:30. Rest of the year is 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
You make people get out of bed at their house at 7:30.
I don't give a fat fuck. Yes.
Why is it gotta be a fat fuck, bitch?
I'm so sick of seeing naked fat guys. I am so sick. I'm so sick.
I guess it's all whatever.
If that's the case, quit asking me for dick pics.
I've only seen in my entire career. I've only seen naked dudes. I've never.
If you're tired of seeing naked fat guys, quit asking me for dick pics. You queer.
I'm at your house if it's an 8 o'clock start time. I'm at your house at 7:50. I'm unloading the truck. I'm there. I'm knocking on your door 5 minutes before.
I just had a customer.
Start everything off at 9.
I just had a customer from July text message me and say, she goes, I have your name saved in my phone, but it's your name, not your company name. Can you give me your company name so I can share your information with my friends this spring because they really like the job because she had I did some restoration on her house. I fixed a really big bay window for her. It had some, what do you want to call it? It had some like staining. I want to say it was from maybe the wood. Like it's a log cabin, so whatever
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it was, but I couldn't scrape it off, so I got out the and fucking and fucking fixed it. Whatever, bro. I'm still waiting for my powder,
dude.
So I can do fireplaces, man. What the fuck?
I'm waiting on material.
Hey, are you still, man?
I'm serious.
That's
I'm not kidding you, dude.
I wonder how much longer this shit's gonna be going on.
No, you know what I
mean?
Because I spoke to the sales rep, and he told me what happened was when COVID hit, they stopped mining and compounding and making the minerals. He goes, and now we're paying for it because it was 3 or 4 months of nothing. Mm-hmm. He goes, so we're out of stock.
Shit.
Goes, yeah.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
I like how TJ is coming to the dark side, though, of residential window cleaning. I
like
it. Look at it this way, too, though. If you break it down route-wise, right? Like, let's say you get a $500 once-a-year window cleaning, right?
Uh-huh.
That breaks down to like a $40, once-a-month route job.
Uh-huh.
And that's kind of like how I break it down. Like, what do I need to do?
He's doing exactly what he needs to do, and he's bleeding. He's getting the word of mouth. It's going to spread. It's going to continue to spread. Every house you do, you're going to get word of mouth negative.
Well, I've got plenty of I got plenty of residential calls and customers. I didn't have the time to do the work. You know what I mean? That was just really all it was, because I was doing so much commercial work. I just didn't have time for a bunch of residential work, you know?
It's nice to get up at 7 a.m., though, instead of 4 a.m., though. It's nice, man.
It's a lot nicer. You know, this is the way I'm going to handle things. I'm going to, when I come out of the gates in the spring, I'm going to go hard on residential, and whatever happens commercially happens. You know what I mean? I'm just going to build my year. I'm going to go into my year with that mindset. I'm just going to do as many houses as I can from the start of spring till fucking December. That's just, I'm going to do as many as I fucking can. You know what I mean? And, you know, Elena is coming to work for me full time, starting in the spring. So I'm going to have an inside girl. She's going to do all the inside work for me. I'm going to do the outside and ladder work. And, you know, I'm going to do the most. My fucking videos on YouTube are about to be banging as fuck. Because Elena's a photographer. I don't know if you guys ever seen Elena's pictures and shit, but Elena's pretty talented when it comes to videos.
Elena's your one that just graduated high school, right?
Yes, she's the middle child.
Middle one.
But she's, without question, my video's about to be banging. So, yeah. Mark's a bitch. My skid's a piece of shit.
Call in the warranty number 1-800-FUCK-OFF.
Before we got online, Mark's like, let me check with the fucking warranty department. Oh, it says here, go fuck yourself, is what it says.
Put your warranty code on the message.
Yeah.
Type that in.
Okay. Type that in. D.
No, but seriously, get the shirts together. Get me my pump.
I will. I'm going to do that tomorrow. That's why I'm asking. Yeah. That's why I'm asking what I should. You want me to take the whole lead off and send you the whole lead and the pump?
Yeah, because
okay.
When I make the terminal ends, I put heat shrinks on them and everything, so they're sealed up.
Okay.
So it's just better if you disconnect it.
Okay.
It's 2 screws.
Okay.
Disconnect.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if there was extra wiring. But I don't have to worry. It's not tied. How is it tied to the battery and the pump and the switch? How's that all tied together? Is what I was asking.
It goes from the battery to the switch on one side. Then the other side of the switch is the positive lead. And then the ground is going to go right to the battery.
Do you want me to take all of the wiring off and send all the wiring with you to the pump? Is what I'm asking.
No, just what goes to the pump. It'll be 2 wires, red and a black.
Okay. All right, that's why I was asking, because I plan on doing that tomorrow. I'm putting everything away tomorrow. I promise.
Yeah, I know. Send it out when you can. I don't want you to have to
buy a tarp for the motherfucker.
How about buy a bag of dicks and fucking shove them in your ass? Speaking of fucking, listen, I'm just gonna put it out here now. I don't know who's all watching, and I don't know who fucking did it, but somebody mailed me a fucking tube of fucking glittery dicks.
I know you think I did that. I would fucking tell you.
I don't think you did. Somebody sent me a tube, and when you open the tube,
all day.
When you open the tube, the dicks shoot everywhere, like it was a fucking glittering dicks everywhere. I'm like,
that's Jacob Williams if I've ever heard.
Somebody special thought of you,
dude. I thought it was hilarious. It was fucking funny as fuck.
Somebody thought you were special enough to send you some dicks.
Yeah.
Look at the postmark on the fucking envelope on the box. No,
it didn't say. It said from Bill Payer. It said it was from Bill Payer. There was no
Bill Payer.
Yeah, there was no return address or nothing. It was just Secret Santa style. It was fucking. It's
either Jacob Dell or Jacob Williams. Those are the 2 motherfuckers that do that.
Well, it was fucking hilarious. So.
Well, where are the dicks now?
Jennifer swept them up and put them in the trash.
Oh, they're disposable dicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you should have got that on video.
Huh?
Should have got that on video.
Well, it's not like I knew that they were fucking dicks, Tim. It was a surprise.
Take 2.
Take 2.
Put them back
Most dicks you see are surprises.
Yeah. Every dick is a surprise.
Right.
It was funny, though. It was funny. So. whoever did that, kudos. Good for you. I'm a little disappointed that you're a bitch and won't fucking show your face, but whatever.
Yeah. They need to definitely say who that is.
Yeah, I mean, take credit for it.
Yeah, Jacob Williams is taking no responsibility for this, but I know he did it.
He's commenting right here.
Yeah.
He's guilty. He's guilty as fuck.
He's guilty as fuck. I'll send you one. If you get any random cylinders in the mail, make sure you got your fucking GoPro going, Tim.
Dude, I told you, my wife had one of those toy parties, right? Here at my house. They all go to everyone else's house. Well, finally it was time for the Tanner household to have the fucking toy party, right? So my wife goes, take the kids and go out and get pizza, because we're not allowed around.
Right.
When these girls are salivating at these big rubber dicks, right? So, we stayed out as long as we could, right? So when we come home, it's still going on, right? So I shuffled. Now my kids were young, so I shuffle them into the bedroom real quick, and we watch a movie. And I didn't know, but one of the girls that was here was like 10 women, right? So like 2 weeks goes by, and all the dicks start showing up at my fucking house, cause my wife hosted the party, right? So I'm like, what the fuck is all this shit coming in these brown wraps? She goes, that's the toys from the toy party. So I said, oh, okay, now I'm gonna have fun with this. So at the time, I had a house phone,
Mm-hmm.
So the phone rings and I pick it up. Is Kate there? She's busy right now. Who's speaking? This is Sheila, and I don't recognize the name, so I know it's one of them girls salivating to get that big dick. Right? So I go, Sheila, oh, you're calling about your package. Okay, well, hang on a minute. FedEx is back in the truck down the street. They had trouble getting it out, right? So, dude, I went and bought a fucking big tube that you would put blueprints in.
Yeah.
Like plans.
Yeah.
And fucking set it right next to the door. Every time a lady would come to the door and get her shit, I would reach behind the door and grab that big fucking 3-foot cylinder. Oh, you forgot this. So your husband's an asshole.
Correct.
You are correct. Well, guys, it's been a pretty good fucking podcast. I want to thank you, Shane, for coming on and fucking cutting up with us. Thanks for...
it was fun. It was definitely easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It was like Mark was struggling more than the rest of us.
If you guys want, man, I can't remember. I'll have to look on here real quick. But Tim, thank you for coming on too, man. It's nice when you come on occasionally, and just try to be like friends with us again, hang out, be our buddy, that shit. I like it. But if you guys look for the Hard Body Karate Hour on the Facebooks, go subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. There will be some more podcasts coming on there. All that stuff and things. Stuff, quit, shit, piss. Yeah. If you want to be a Patreon member, go to www.patreon.com/Squeegee Life. If you want to support the podcast for just $40 a month, YouTube could fucking whatever Mark likes to poke fun of me about.
For just 40 cents a day.
Yeah, for 40 cents a day. Can be a Squeegee Life supporter.
Can be a Patreon member.
Yeah.
And get private messages from TJ.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll probably come back next week. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
We'll come back next week, do a podcast of shit. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Appreciate you guys watching. Deuces.
Peace.
Later.